Hey guys, we were tightening up the spokes on the little MR50 build and realized that the spoke wrench we have, which is one of these pretty common ones, it's got multiple sizes, and I don't know what the numbers actually represent because the 6 is smaller than the 1. But anyway, what we realized though is that the 6, the smallest one, is too small, and the next size up is too big to get a good tight fit on the spoke, so that you can actually put a little bit of torque on it. So I need to open it up, but that's kind of cool because it gives me a chance to use a tool here that I don't use very often, and that is my Phase 2 Grade B gauge blocks. So what I'm going to do is kind of make an ad hoc go no-go gauge set here, gauge block set. And first thing I'm going to do, of course, is, or I've already done this, but is get the absolute diameter there. It's about 0.176, 176 thousandths. I'll grab the 0.05 and the 0.126, and that will give me 176 thousandths of a gauge block. We'll ring those together so they're nice and tight, and then that'll be my gauge. That way I'm not over there fiddling with this thing trying to see if it fits in there. I'll also grab 0.127, and that'll be my no-go. I don't want that to go. I want this 126 to go in with the 0.05 to make 176 thousandths. But when I put the 0.05 on the 127, I don't want it to go. And we'll see how that works with that close a tolerance. So now I thought about doing this on the mill, but actually the distance that we're going to have to take, or the amount we're going to have to take off, is only, I think I got it at 172 is what, yeah. That's 172 thousandths gauge block set up. So that goes in pretty nicely. It's pretty tight. The 173 doesn't. So what I thought was, since it's only 4 thousandths, I'd just do it with the file. Plus it, saves a little bit of time setting up the mill and whatnot. So let's go over the vise, and we'll take our gauge blocks and do a little filing. That's pretty hard stuff. I wouldn't have expected that. Let's get another file. A little fresher file here, see if we can make a little bit more headway. I'll grab the one of the smaller gauge blocks and see if we're actually making any headway here. Yep, we are. Yeah, we've taken a couple thousandths off already. That's what's nice about these, is that you can tell how much you're taking off at a time just by going back and getting a slightly smaller and kind of work your way up, work your way to it. It's a more precision way to do it than just sticking your nut in there and seeing if it works or doesn't, because you at least know you're getting somewhere and that you're not overshooting it, because we've got to put quite a bit of torque on these, and you need a pretty good tight fit. So I think we got it here. I actually spent a little bit more time on it than I thought I'd have to, because this stuff is pretty hard. I'm not sure what this is. It actually looks like it's some sort of sintered metal. But here's our 176 gauge block set up, and as you see, that goes in. It's a little tight. It's probably just a little under 176 right now, but it does go in. The 177 does not at all. And then I'll show you a thousandths less. I'll show you 175. That goes in nice and easy. So that's what these are nice for. That's what I use them for. I got this set pretty cheap. There's a spoke. It goes in nice. It's nice and tight in there. That's perfect. So anyway, I got this set cheap on eBay. I think it came with an auction of other stuff as well. I'm not even sure how I'd consider what I paid for it, because I probably sold the other stuff in the auction for as much as I paid for the auction. But you know, just horse trading. Anyway, thanks for watching.